Before you go any further, look below and click the subscribe button.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sustainable Growth with Melissa Ambers as your host. I am super excited that we have Dr. Sherry Ann Dixon on today from the Barbados. And part of this conversation is really highlighting the Caribbean Award, which is hosted by Dr. Michaeline Holder March. And Dr. Sherry is part of this amazing event. And we wanted to bring her on and interview her today and talk about the importance of highlighting Caribbean influencers, entrepreneurs, and philanthropists, and just everybody that's a part of the Caribbean and highlighting them. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to share a bit of her bio. It is super, super impressive, and we can't hit everything today, but I'm going to try to pull out some of the highlights to really give you a little taste of who she is. Dr. Sherry Ann Dixon has a stemming background in beauty and public relations. She has since branched out into the worlds of editing, journalism, transformational lecturing, and mentoring. She was honored enough to develop keynote addresses to both the House of Parliament and the House of Lords, two accolades which should never be taken lightly. Some of her in-depth interviews were with Dr. Maya Angelou, Sir Nelson Mandela, Baroness Doreen Lawrence, also some public speaking engagements with artists as Whitney Houston, Diana Ross, and Luther Vandross, and many others. Some of her impressive highlights include United Nations International Day of the Girl, speaker and moderator, sharing the platform with countless dignitaries, including the President of Albania, Her Excellency Dr. Amina Fakin, the first female Vice President of Liberia, Her Excellency Jewel Howard Taylor, member of the House of the Lords, and Baroness Sandip K. Verma. Did I say that correctly?
That's good enough. That's good enough. I don't think they'd be upset with you.
Okay, and he's the former Deputy Secretary General of the Commonwealth. With her while these hands-on public interactions certainly speak of her influence upon both national and international stages, other activities and awards deserve further recognition. 100 most influential Black women in the United Kingdom, Black Plus 100 Hall of Fame, and exhibition and legacy of the top 100 achievers in modern Britain, patron for the National Black Women's Network, editor of Pride Magazine, editor-in-chief of She Caribbean, winner of the 2016 Outstanding Career Achievement Award, winner of Alive Magazine Lifetime Achievement Award, winner of European Federation of Black Business Owners Award, Woman of Excellence Special Recognition Award, Certificate of Appreciation, Mayor of London Peace Award, Excellence Award in the category of Distinction in Profession by the Guyana High Commission UK, Women for Africa Special Recognition Award, appointed as a director of the Justino Mutale Foundation, Mutale Foundation, appointed as director of Guyana's first Women of Chambers of Commerce and Industry, 2021 appointed G100 Country Chair for Youth Leadership and Youth Enterprise, 2021 awarded and honored by Powerhouse Global Magazine as one of 50 recognized women making a contribution to the world in service and humanity. 2021 awarded honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Humanities. 2022 Powerhouse Global Leaders Award, Motivational Speaker of the Year. 2022 the Extraordinary Achievers International Icon Award. Wow. Just wow. I mean, this is just, I mean, so amazing in all the recognitions and everything that you have accomplished in your journey. And I know it's nowhere near done. So just so impressive. And I am so honored to be speaking with you today. So thank you so much for jumping on and taking the time out your day.
You're welcome, welcome. It's so funny when somebody else is reading it. I mean, I know that I've collected the words, but it's just suddenly it's like my smile was getting wider and wider because it's reminding me of
Mhm.
every year I achieve something, and it's a nice feeling. It's really great.
Yeah, it is. So again, congratulations on everything that you have accomplished. So tell us, I know that you have known Dr. Michaeline, for a while, and she created this amazing event. Why do you think it's so important for an event like this to take place?
Well, let me put it like this. When Michaeline called me, she said, "Can we chat?" And then we spoke on the phone. And she asked me, she told me about it, and she said, "Would I be a judge?" I didn't hesitate to say yes. No, sometimes you say, "Can I get back to you?"
Right.
Because you got to do a little research. But I liked the idea of championing the people in the Caribbean or people of Caribbean background who have been doing a lot of work, who've been doing stuff for years, but somehow only a few get recognized. I'm a believer of the unsung hero. I'm a believer of the invisible person. There are many people to the wider world who are invisible, but yet they're making their mark within our community. And for me, that's what the Caribbean Global Awards represent. People who are always doing something, giving back, passing the baton on in their communities, but yet they've never been, the wider world hasn't said thank you. And I thought it was such a wonderful thing for Michaeline to think about, where we can say not necessarily African Caribbean, but Caribbean people in general, all hues of Caribbean people can actually be celebrated, and I applaud her for that. But the people are applauding this idea because it's recognizing people from around the world who are Caribbean or of Caribbean heritage, who've done a lot of work, and it's about time we know about them. So that's been the response I have been getting. Like, wow, I never knew about that. I didn't hear about that. Oh my goodness, that's about time. And it makes me feel good that I'm part of that. I think we might have to have it twice a year. So, yeah.
What else do you see that could, or should happen to not only recognize the people that are doing great things, but also part of some encouragement and about, letting the world see, everybody that's doing the things that they're doing and the impact that it is giving. So what are some of the other things you think should also happen in addition to an event like this?
Well, I think it opens from when I was looking. Number one, I think we need more sponsors. And I'm not going to play games about that. Everybody waits for it to become the biggest award before they want to come ahead with the sponsorship money. Not just, well, I've got a doctorate or I've got a 5 degree, whatever it is. It's about passing the baton on to the next generation. That's what I would like to see. People are there celebrating their ancestors for what they have done, because it's on their shoulders we stand.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much again for taking the time to do this interview and just to, be in the presence of, you and all of your accomplishments. And with an event like this, I hope that everyone that's attending, whether it's virtually or in person, that you take something away from this event and just expect greatness, not only from this event, but every year as this event is put on and the things that's going to happen, not only for the recipients, but just um, the energy from an event like this. So thank you again for taking the time.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I really enjoyed that interview. I haven't done one for a long while because I've been writing. So this made me feel good. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Thank you.
On September 30th, 2023, and that is 6 p.m. GMT time, you do not want to miss out. The Caribbean Global Awards will have a gala dinner at London's Dilly Hotel. To register, go to CaribbeanGlobalAwards.com. The attire is evening attire. Again, you can go to CaribbeanGlobalAwards.com to register, or you can scan the QR code. You don't want to miss out on this amazing event. Follow us on our Instagram at SavvyMagBiz and on our YouTube channel, Savvy, the Business Podcast. Thank you for joining us on Savvy, the Business Podcast. If you want to be a guest, send an email to media@savvymag.biz. That's media@savvymag.biz. Don't miss out on the opportunity to be heard by millions.